What's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Figured I'd take you through a little bit of my mess. Got the little Kubota in place of the Yanmar, which is over here. That's a real pile, but yeah, my shop is a mess. I am going nuts over it, probably just like the camera angles you guys are seeing. As you can see, the Epic is looking like a total wreck. Decided I'm gonna cut the clock off of work. It punched out a little bit ago, and I'll spend time just BSing with y'all and cleaning. Figure if I'm not on their time, I could do this. You know, I don't want to do a extracurricular on company time. You know, not trying to cheat the company at all. So it's a fun little thing. There's an old drive unit that needs to be taken care of and rebuilt. So I got to start doing that when I get a free chance. A rotor stator. Ran a piece of wood, and I guess something to pull your shoes off of. I don't know why that's there, but people put stuff everywhere in my area. One of those fun things. Get to find something new and exciting. So this video has no exact purpose. Just me BSing with y'all. So if you guys like what you see, maybe we'll do more of this where I just talk random nonsense, clean. But turn you guys around a little bit. That way, guess that's okay. You guys okay with that? You happy with that view? I hope so, because that's where it's going to stay for a few minutes. Maybe we'll give you a change of scenery in a minute. Don't know. But it's been one of those days. Had a overheating issue. Think we got that solved. I'm going to send that pump out in the field probably, I don't know, Monday, maybe tomorrow. Got the motor in. Mower, whatever the hell I said. I don't even know, guys. I'm ready for a cold beer and relax, but got that in, waiting on parts. Figure at least it kind of gets it out of my way, gets it off the pallet and off the engine stand that's sitting on, and gets it one step closer to being back up and running, which be very thankful. I gotta pull a mixing area off as soon as I get this one up and swap that, so that's gonna be a job. Biggest thing is the hydraulic hoses on that. What else did I have to do today besides running around grabbing parts? That took up a good hour of my day, which is kind of nice. I had a trailer. Yesterday was a fun day. So I had a few things going on, you know, nothing too crazy. Then 3:30 hits, you know, leave here at 4:30 unless I'm hanging out talking to y'all fine folks. Well, that didn't work out too well. 3:30 comes in, crew comes in, and my truck needs brakes. Okay. Thanks for letting me know this now. How bad is it? It's bad. Okay, so why am I just finding out now? Well, we didn't know until now. Okay. Other guy says, I think my truck needs brakes too. So I hop in both trucks, you know, one after the other. And I was like, why are we just telling me it's down to this now? It's metal on metal. You know, not happy. Gonna find out another truck smoking out of the brakes. Well, I guess that tends to happen when you're pulling a 12,000 pound Bobcat and you don't, you know, have the trailer brakes going. So 3 sets of brakes, you know, 3 sets of pads, 2 trucks got new rotors. You know, 7:30 night, I was trying to make a video, but with everyone coming in and out of the shop, it wasn't really work out with people slamming stuff and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, it is what it is. So anyways, I figure I'm gonna kind of clean up, make the shop look a bit more presentable. Probably come in tomorrow morning early, try to produce a couple videos for y'all fine folks, and yeah, spew some more nonsense into the vast void that we call YouTube and the internet. So it is what it is on that. But these bits, guys, these Mayhew long bits, if you're in the concrete industry, these are just fantastic. I think the part number on that's 32017. It's 2x24. I think it's a Mayhew. Could be wrong. Could lie to you. But it's a good little thing. Chipping concrete and gypcrete and all that fun stuff. Especially paired with the Ingersoll 119. This thing's a fantastic little toy. I don't know about, you know, Big Nasty and all that stuff. I really want to pick up that. And I don't know about the snap-on a BPH alphabet number, letter, crooked letter, number. One of those type of things, but that thing gets the job done, and I think it was under 200 bucks, so I really can't complain. It's kind of dirty. Probably need to find a rag. Don't want to be putting dirty stuff in the toolbox, and everything gets all greasy and disgusting, and it's got hydraulic oil on it from pulling a cooler off. So, and go in the big rinse drawer. Yeah, we're talking about high quality tools right here. I got me that Cobalt, breaker bar. Yeah, fantastic little thing. And yes, I've been using the Icon, the Tecton, and the whatever other one, the gear wrench. Not a fan of that one, to be honest with you. That gear wrench doesn't impress me. The Icon right now, I'm enjoying that. Pretty decent tool, I'd say. This is a snap-on. This does not go in this drawer. Y'all got me all confused and screwed up. I mean, I haven't been drinking today, so that's really got me screwed up. But I'd like to say thank you to all the subscribers, all the people that comment, all the people that interact with this little channel. You guys make this thing something bigger than what it probably should have been, but you guys are doing awesome. I really apologize for not getting back to you in the comment section quicker. I mean, I feel like I'm at work and I'm at home and I gotta pay attention to the wife, at least a couple hours before I pass out. So one of those fun things. So trying to get back to you guys slowly and steadily on my lunch break and things of that nature. So once again, I'm sorry, but don't deserve y'all, but y'all are here and I appreciate that greatly. And with that being said, I absolutely love the comments that I get. You guys are just fantastic. And I think what I enjoy most, not pertaining to the main topic we're talking about, but finding more about y'all. Like, y'all are what make this channel what it is. And you guys just finding out your stories little by little and who you are. And I've actually connected with some of you via talking to y'all on the phone or, hanging out, emailing back and forth and commenting back and forth. That's fun. I mean, my wife kind of is confused by the whole thing, but, she wouldn't get it, You got to have as many tool-loving boyfriends as we can, I guess, in her eyes, so it is what it is. I might collect some boyfriends for tools or car parts or, some firearms. I love me some firearms. I'm honestly wanting to go pick me up a Remington 700, but it's a little expensive right now. I was honestly looking at a Ruger GP100, I believe it was. I want to add another Ruger to the collection. I got a old Speed 6, and that thing's just a treat to shoot. I mean, it's a fantastic piece. I think my baby, though, as far as revolvers go, I was actually checking out the Bolts and Bourbon or Bourbon and Bolts on his channel. His little collection he's got, just revolvers. Like, I need to step my game up. So maybe another Smith & Wesson. I love my 686. I'd really love to have like a Colt Python or an Anaconda or something fun like that, but that's a lot of money. I'll stick with the cheap stuff for now. Just kind of get me by. Figure buy a new one every month or two and whatever. I was thinking about something the other day. I'm sorry I'm not looking at y'all. I'm talking to y'all and kind of just all over the place. Hopefully the audio's coming in clear. Did get a new Snap-on shirt today. You know what that means? I know you guys have heard it 20 billion times. At $20 a week, guys, for like 5 weeks. That's a deal for pocket screwdrivers. Right? What other Snap-on man's gonna give you a deal like that? It's not like they're handing these things out for free. I mean, if they are, I need a better Snap-on man. No, bought a new socket set. What's a metric 1/2-inch drive up to 24 to. So I'll just go grab it out of the roll cart. car, yeah, 10 to 24. So I picked that little set up. I know I could put it in a tool haul video, but I only got a couple things, and it's not really worth it right now. I figure stock up on some stuff. Excuse me. But as I saw Mr. Snap-on Man today, you got these little dikes, which is pretty neat. And I got these. Don't really have a use for these, but I got the big set, and being that I'm not working on equipment, like all kinds of equipment anymore, I'm working on, what, maybe 3 different brands. Don't really see that a lot, big clips like that, so it is what it is. But, yeah, one of those things. You just buy stuff just to buy it, and then if your wife finds out, and if mine's watching this, well, I'm gonna probably get beat. That's okay. Oh, cigarette does sound pretty tasty right now. Poor life decisions, right? That's more trash. So, we probably all feel some sort of way about female mechanics, right? You know, whether it's good or bad or whatever. I mean, in racing, you get a mix of people, and you know, it is what it is. Well, I really didn't feel any particular way about female mechanics, but I met this one, and I was doing a Trans Am race, and we were running a Corvette in TA2, or a Camaro in TA2, I'm sorry. So, running this Camaro, and you know, I get to the track, we gotta prep the car before the race. I showed up on race day. And it's a short race, it's just a sprint race, I think like an hour and a half. Nothing extravagant. Maybe it was an hour long race, I can't remember. But I'm underneath the car, we're working on it, and this woman comes up underneath, and you know, we're talking and stuff like that. And she's like, I need you to do this, this, and this. And I'm thinking, who are you? And I'm kind of taken back because she's like pointing out every little thing on the race car by proper term and all that stuff. And she's like, I heard you were a mechanic, all this stuff. I know you work on equipment from what I've heard. What's your experience with racing? I told her, and you know, she's like, oh. She's like, did not know. Okay. She's like, so you're familiar with this? I'm like, yeah, you know, it's a race car. It's a 2-frame chassis thing, no big deal. So we're going through it, and we get the car ready to go out on track. I sit there and I'm talking to her. This woman, unbelievable. Like, just, I wish there was more women in the industry like her. You know, I was born in the early 90s, okay? I'm in my early 30s. This woman sat there and told me that she's been racing, going, you know, all over the globe, you know, since the late 80s, like, you know, around 1990, a little bit before that, traveling all over. Le Mans, Spa, you know, all over the U.S., Nürburgring, all that stuff, just doing all these crazy races, 24 hours of Le Mans, Daytona, 24 hours, which I'm tired of doing that race myself, 12 hours of Sebring, been involved in drag racing, builds engines for freaking performance cars, involved with drifting, and like just going through the gambit. It blew my mind. It's like, wow, my parents were wiping my butt, or prior, I wasn't even a thought, and you're sitting there at all these wonderful tracks. And chicks sitting there wearing sunflower slides underneath the car, and it's like, you know, I want to hang out with that woman just to learn from her. Like, and very kind woman, very knowledgeable, and it's just like, wow, you know, I wish more people were like that. Like, just a very wonderful person to be around. Fun, exciting, and the knowledge. Like, that totally got me. You know, I'm not saying that women aren't knowledgeable in the automotive industry by any means, but you just see some of these TikTokers and things like that, or whatever you call them, and some of the people on Instagram, it kind of just, I really don't want to sound that way, especially any female audience that are watching it, but At some point, I feel like with your booty hanging out and everything hanging out, it cheapens the industry, I guess, and especially the hardworking women that do sit there and actually turn wrenches to provide for their family. I feel like that kind of put some sort of reputation on females, and I don't wish to see that. I mean, granted, if you know, shake what your mama gave you, I guess, but it just, I don't know. If I was sitting there walking around and cut offs, you know, bottom biscuits hanging out, I mean, you guys might think it's attractive. I mean, I don't know what you're into. I mean, 6'4" blonde dudes, but you know, whatever. But it just, not a fan of that. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little older minded, but cool. You know, cool person I met in racing. Last person, one of our drivers, actually a really cool kid. I think he's in his early mid-20s, something like that. But drives a Monster Jam, and it's like, what life did you have where I'm sitting there turning wrenches, getting dirty and greasy, and you're sitting there running monster trucks, traveling the globe doing that? And like the nicest kid, like fantastic person to talk to, great driver in a sports car, you know, all around good people. Amazing some of the cool people you meet in racing. But I've met some great people on here too, so I mean, you know, I'm happy with that. Cheap air blower, you know. Yeah, I don't think I've introduced this one yet. Her name's Edna. I think she's 52 inches long. She's a little dirty, but she puts in the work. Love this thing. Don't scratch the toolbox now. But, and I don't know. I mean, I was talking to a kid earlier today, one of our old coworkers that came to pick some stuff up. I guess I don't need that box, but we'll save it for a little bit. Kid came by the shop to go pick some stuff up. No big deal. Oh, there's a bottle of water. Yeah, a little scroll moment. But I started talking to him, and you know, we got to talk about. I started talking about books. Now, I don't know if any of y'all read or not. I've made mention a few times in some of my videos. I'm proud to say I gave up in 2nd grade. School wasn't for me. Guys, if you have kids that are like that, or they're not just getting it, definitely put them in getting their hands dirty, get them into like carpentry, electrician work. Some people aren't made to sit there and sit in a cubicle all day. If you are, you are. I mean, I'm not going to judge anyone by their career. Hey, if you're 40 years old flipping burgers, hey, you're making an honest living. I mean, I'm not going to fault a man for that. But this kid, I told him, like, you want to do better in life. You want to start doing this and that and talking with more people and getting raises or doing whatever. Give me a read. So, told him a book. It's by Chris Voss. Chris Voss, amazing speaker first and foremost. But he was a former FBI negotiator. This is for my dad. Well, he had to have repaired, so that needs to go somewhere else. That way I don't end up stealing it and using it for myself. But book's called Never Split the Difference. Fantastic read, guys. It's about negotiation and the psychology behind negotiation. It's fantastic. He does do a bunch of stuff on YouTube with seminars and stuff. But definitely a good book. And just like As a Man Thinketh, that was published in 1903. It's only like a 70-page book, but it was published in 1903 by a man named James Allen. He's the author. Fantastic read. It's about your whole mindset. How everything we put into our heads will affect everything. So the best thing is to keep clear and clean mental hygiene, and I found that really helps out in life. Just to put all the negativity, all the BS away, and just keep pushing forward. Guys, you're going to have stresses. You're going to have all this stuff in life. I mean, that's a guarantee. No one's got sunshine and rainbows coming out the butt. But, if you wake up in the morning, like I tell my wife, tell myself I piss excellence and crap gold every morning. I'm here to screw everything up for everyone else. You know what? I'm here to conquer the day. So it is what it is on that. And trying to put that energy out there and rock and roll with it and see what happens throughout the day. You know, you can only change the things that you can change, and everything else, it is what it is. And if it ain't what it ain't, then it ain't what it ain't. You know, you can't do nothing about it. Just keep on keeping on and live life. Because at the end of the day, we're all either being burnt, going in the dirt, or going somewhere. However, I'm down for the sky burial thing. That sounds fun. I don't know, odd topic. I'm obsessed with the funeral home industry, to be honest with you. I listen to a lot of great podcasts on that, kind of freaks the management staff out when they come out and hear the speaker going off about cremation and all that stuff. Kind of odd, but you know, it is what it is. Kind of a fun thing. But yeah, the funeral home, if I was to get out of this, I'd probably go to school to be a funeral director or mortician. I feel like that'd be a fun job, but the only downside is, I think if I was working in a crematorium or, embalming bodies, things of that nature, probably wouldn't go over too well if I was, plague doctor mask going on, some boots, kind of just some holy jeans, all that stuff, and a snap-on shirt or some type of automotive shirt, blaring like speed metal or something. They'd probably frown on that. Oh, no anthrax or Lamb of God in the crematorium or the embalming room. But I get it, I mean, it would be pretty funny to dress someone's loved one up like someone from Kiss or something like that, or Gore. Imagine that. Oh, well, here, time to open up the casket. There's Grandma dressed up as Gene Simmons. These are thoughts that run through my head on a daily basis. And when I express them to my management staff, such as I was working for a concrete company on concrete trucks, and I asked my boss randomly, like, if we took the truck, because they're supposed to turn at 18 revolutions per minute, full throttle, said to them, if we sit there and we take a corpse and toss it in the mixer and at full throttle, how long do you think it'd take to turn the mush and break all the bones up? He looked at me and asked me, am I okay? It is a genuine thought, guys. Maybe he's the one with the problem. I know. Little out there, guys, I know. I'm not making you watch this nonsense, but hey, y'all enjoy it, I'll keep doing it. For the new techs out there, a little bit of advice. Don't start smoking, number one. Lay off the energy drinks, number two. Read. Focus on your studies, and by studies I mean whatever information the shop will give you, take it. Whatever information the older techs give you, take it. Don't go on the tool trucks and blow tons of money. Don't buy for more than one tool truck at a time. At least till you're somewhat established where you can afford it, but when you sit there and get 3 tool trucks at $20 a pop every week, $60, that turns into $120 every week, and then what? We're looking at $240 every month, and guess what? You want to buy more, guess what? Your payment goes up. Next thing you know, you're in it for $400 a month, and that's a car note. Ask me how I know. It happens quicker than quick, guys, so be mindful of your spending. That's number one, I think, for a new tech. Be mindful of your spending. Buy what you need. You don't have to start off with top quality tools right away. So, damn, there are more tools on the ground still. No, excuse me. I don't know how I'm blessed to have the audience that I have. Y'all are just fantastic. I really and truly appreciate it, and genuinely appreciate it. You guys are just, it's kind of fun. Definitely fun doing this YouTube thing. But got my wife's friend coming into town this weekend. Yes, we're gonna be going to a car show this weekend. Hopefully drinking a couple beers, relaxing, go out to dinner, and hopefully just a lot more of relaxing. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get in the shop tomorrow. I gotta pick up the top of the Husky box, and we'll probably do some tool stuff with that, because I got that sitting in storage. I kind of want to turn my storage unit into a metal shop if I can get away with it. quite frankly, because, well, I don't have a garage where I'm living at, kind of sucks, and thought about buying a shed, but I'm renting right now. I'm not planning on buying a house, but I do want to get an English wheel. I'd like to get a bead roller. I'd like to really start getting back into doing pinstriping. I love that stuff. To me, it's a dying art. So we'll see what happens. But I don't know. It's all time and money, guys. And yeah, I'm trying to make more time, I guess, for the things I enjoy to do. I mean, I'm, like I said, in my early 30s, and I watch my dad work all the time. And the song by, what is it, Harry Chapman, The Cat's in the Cradle. Yeah, I don't want to work all the time. I mean, I don't want to sound like that guy, but there's got to be more to this life than sitting there slaving away for someone else. And I do a fair bit of side work, but I want to enjoy myself a little bit more, enjoy the time with my wife. I mean, that's the person I want to be all around all the time. Fantastic woman. I mean, really, really, truly is. I'm blessed on that. So, blessings upon blessings upon blessings. I got a great job, got a great manager, got a great group of people that I get to talk to whenever I put a video out, and all that stuff. So I love y'all, and I got a fantastic wife. For some reason, she lets me buy tools and cars and go racing. So I'm gonna try and get her in the shop. If she comes in on a Monday when she has a day off, to go do her version of a toolbox tour, see how that entails. Waste of money. Why do you need all the same wrench? Why do you need 20 screwdrivers? That kind of thing. So, at least for what it's worth, it'll be fun and entertaining, but we'll see. That's dirty rag. These chemicals need to go back in the chemical closet. But, drop a comment down. Let me know what you guys doing for your hobbies. I mean, all mine are expensive. I love playing guitar, but I suck at it. But like anything, you gotta practice, practice, practice. Big into firearms. Really love to start building some, but that's expensive. Everything I make either goes into this or saving up and paying bills. So one of those things. Love working on cars, like my own stuff, but it's usually dark 30 when I leave here and the weekend, and then you get caught up doing everything else. So hopefully get some more stuff on the GMC I got, maybe some on the 69 Pontiac I got rotting away, maybe some on the drift truck that I'm trying to build. It's sitting at my brother's house right now, so we'll see what happens with that. And, it's always fun when you have great family, awesome brother. We love to just talk about BS and, mess around. He's got a couple motorcycles he's building, fun stuff, trying to get the nephew involved with that. Got a new nephew on the way. He should be here in another month, so I'm excited about that. It's my sister-in-law. She's pregnant. She's absolutely wonderful. Her husband's a great dude. Only problem is he's a Milwaukee guy, and if he's watching this, I know, it's okay. But this is a great dude. So I'm excited about that, and I told him, dude, your kid's gonna have more expensive tools than you do. I'm gonna hook the little guy up when he comes in another month with a snap-on ratchet, and every birthday and Christmas probably give him a tool set, because tools will last forever, and hopefully the kid don't lose it. But we'll talk about that when he gets a little bit older. So excited. But so we'll see what happens with all this, and let me know what y'all want me to make in the future as far as videos. If you guys have any ideas, if you want me to talk about anything in particular. I will say, as far as ratchets, and no, I'm not giving my future nephew this one. This is my first snap-on ratchet I bought when I got back in the field. I absolutely love this thing. And the reason why I bought it is because, let's see, it's doing a service on a JLG telehandler, and I don't know if you can see how crooked that is, but someone decided to over tighten the drain bolt for the oil, and I feel like snapping that off. Damn it, Bobby. So, needless to say, I bought this, and kind of got me hooked up with buying Snap-on stuff again. And years later, I still have it. Years later, I still love it and use it and all that stuff. Granted, been using the Icon and the Tecton and the gear wrench, and that gear wrench is not for me. It's not comfortable, but it is what it is. Your guys' opinion might differ. You guys might love it. So. But on that note, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys like this, I'll be more than happy to just ramble on about nothing. Maybe we'll do a video of me just being irritated and just going off on something. Might be fun, but thank you all very much for everything. I appreciate every one of you. You guys are awesome, so thank you very much. Thank you for letting me into your lives. And take it easy and keep wrenching, y'all. Later.